If you see recently, when the air raids have been conducted in Syria, in the hideouts of Islamic State, they use children as human shields for their own protection to avoid the airstrikes and also other offensives which are done on their hideouts. Like that, I could see most of these terrorist organizations, they don't follow any norms, they don't have any concern for the civilian life. And their job, they only try to inflict a sense of fear in the audience by their various methods of terror and the tactics they follow, like beheadings, they burn the people alive, and hostage taking, and stoning the people to death. These are all practiced in Syria today by the Islamic State. Yet another aspect that needs to be considered here is that in spite of the mighty resources and a modern technology and weaponry, the world's superpowers are not able to curb international terrorism today. That's what we are witnessing for the last 2-3 years in Syria. Take the case of Al-Qaeda. In spite of the drone attacks on their hideouts in the border between Pakistan and Afghanistan, and even after killing their own main leader, Osama bin Laden, still Al-Qaeda do conduct, or Al-Qaeda conduct through their own affiliates, a lot of terrorist activities in the world. Al-Qaeda may not be conducting directly, but their affiliates like Al-Shabaab in Somalia, or in, for that matter, their AQAM, which is in the Maghreb, they keep on conducting a number of terrorist activities. If you take the case of Islamic State, that's more serious. Unlike Al-Qaeda, which used to sit in caves and daunt the entire world with messages, Islamic State has taken on them, and they fought fierce battles with a well-established national forces, national armies like Iraq army. And we all know how they could drive the Iraqi army right up to Mosul and occupy the area in the northern area. It's not only a terrorist organization, it's not only a normal terrorist organization which conducts terrorist actions and run away. They occupied something like a 423 square kilometers area in the triangular border between the Iraq, Syria and Turkey. They also conducted a parallel civilian government today. Even recently, some of you must have noticed when the special forces of US conducted raids in northern Iraq, they found the Islamic State established a special unit which is supposed to conduct a research on the chemical weapons which can use gases like sulfur, low-grade sulfur, mustard gas. What is most disturbing is, in spite of all these things, Islamic State today still get pledges of support from a number of jihadist groups from Middle East, from Afghanistan, from Pakistan. And they spread to the other areas in Asia like India and other southeastern countries, remains a high reality which may come anytime. In fact, it could influence the Muslim youth to their way of thinking, and they can radicalize the Muslim youth for joining their own operations. In this way, I could see the de-radicalization may be one of the main aspects which the security forces may have to focus in the near future.